Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Virgo. How are you guys, Virgo? I hope you're all well. Ooh, cards want to come out. Seven of Wands, the Star, and Nine of Cups. Okay, so it's an energy of being a little cautious, being careful what you wish for. So I do see the energy of releasing. So someone needs to let their guard down because it's no longer serving them. Okay, Seven of Wands is someone who's defensive. Okay, somebody who needs to let their guard down. It's often a person who's pushing someone away, but I feel it's a real energy of letting go of what no longer serves. Something that's not in your best interest, your greater good. The Nine of Cups is being cautious. Okay. It's also an energy of someone showing their true self by letting their guard down. This is often an energy of someone who wears a mask. They're not showing their true self. They're guarded. Okay. Kind of defensive. So that's what I feel. It's just an energy of just going with the flow. It's all right to be cautious, playing it safe. So that's why sometimes people wear the mask. They're playing it safe. There's the Tower, the Epiphany, a sudden realization. Yeah, it's time to let go. Now, it could be yourself or someone else letting their guard down. Yeah, I see the Chariot, little Cancer energy. It has to do with a person being determined. So there's the Tower, the Epiphany. So it has to do with an energy of somebody moving forward in confidence, moving away, okay, from this Tower. It's just a massive epiphany. Okay, it's about surrendering and moving forward. So two cards of moving forward, this one of surrendering, letting down the guard, willingly releasing things that no longer serve. So this is this has to do with realizing hopes and dreams. So the Chariot is about sheer determination and willpower. Okay, it's about being confident, moving forward confidently. Yeah, so I do see a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So there could be someone here who's ended a situation. It could be someone who's willingly letting go. So and it could be yourself too, but it could be another person around you. But it's just an energy of someone speaking their truth, speaking up. It's an energy of someone who's protecting themselves, not able to let their guard down. Okay, so it's a person who is someone who's protecting themselves. Okay, so it's self-preservation, but it's not serving, because I feel we have someone who's definitely an energy of someone taking their power back and moving on. Okay, so this could be you, could be another person around you. It could be some kind of advice as well. Eight of Swords, no longer repeating mistakes of the past. It's about breaking free, a self-imposed trap. See, someone who keeps doing the same thing over and over again. So there's some kind of Tower, epiphany. Yeah, some kind of truth. It could be someone just giving advice. Maybe it's yourself here too. But it's really just a message, I feel, about not repeating mistakes from the past, releasing yourself from self-inflicted binds. It's thoughts. It's being trapped in a cycle, a pattern, a habit. See, something is ending painfully. It's a cycle in your life possibly that's ending. Seeing the truth to an ending. Maybe why something ended. Okay. Yeah, this is often an energy of someone who stands up for themselves. But with this energy like this, it's someone who's not showing their true self because they're protecting themselves. It's an energy of someone who doesn't want to be vulnerable. So they're guarded and defensive because of feeling they need to protect themselves. So it's an interesting energy. Let's see one more card for Virgo. Yeah, there we go. Eight of Wands. So there it is. See, been there, done that. No more repeating mistakes of the past. Incoming energy, positive energy coming in. So it's about manifesting forward movement, moving forward. So I do see other opportunities. See a busy time ahead too. So this is a lovely energy, but it's telling you to be careful what you're manifesting. Okay, and it could be another person here. Like this may not be yourself. It could be someone around you. So just take that as it resonates. Yeah, see, there it is, the moon coming out, little Cancer energy. So has to do with someone, it's shadow work, okay, someone facing the fear, but it's also an energy of a lot of confusion, illusion. See, this is someone who's hiding their true self, their feelings, their emotions, a lot of secrecy. So it's about someone here's not getting something they want because of that energy. Okay. Yeah. It's releasing it willingly. Definitely strong Aquarius, strong Cancer, the Tower, Aries energy, or Scorpio. Let's have a look. It could be a Scorpio. Queen of Swords often could be Scorpio. Somebody who, that scorpion sting. Yeah, so we have someone here who's single. This could be yourself. See, there you go. Releasing, letting your guard down. It's often a person who doesn't want to be vulnerable. So maybe this is an energy of someone realizing why something ended. But there is a painful period in your life that's over because it's an energy of breaking free. I like that. So it's someone who's definitely independent, someone who looks out for themselves, takes care of themselves. So we have someone here who's not showing their true self. See, it's someone who's single, you see, and probably doesn't want to be, you see, but it's a person who's guarded, someone protecting maybe everything they've worked for, but it's definitely an energy of independence, someone who has everything they need. We'll see, 9 of Cups, energy of being cautious, taking off the mask. Connected to the moon. See, it's an energy of looking back at someone feeling a little bit beat up, feels like just giving up. So someone who just feels like giving up here, see, but it's energy of looking back. It's about not giving up, you see. So someone's definitely not giving up. Yeah, interesting, Virgo. Let's have a look at the 9 of Wands. It's definitely an energy of someone who's independent. It's also an energy of someone who takes care of themselves, someone who's enjoying the fruits of their labors. But we have somebody who I feel has just given up. They're giving up. They feel like they're just going to be single. See, hiding behind the mask. There we have it. But we have the 3 of Pentacles. This is an energy of going down a whole new path, putting something behind, releasing it, but not giving up, because this is someone who's determined not to give up. Teamwork, cooperation, compromise, compatibility, but there's a need to acknowledge. It's about acknowledging, okay? It's about acknowledging this path. It takes cooperation and compromise. Yeah. It's a whole new path, the path to the Golden Palace. Let's have a look at the Tower. Why is this here? Yeah, see, there it is. See, the epiphany, the sudden realization. It's time to just release. Someone's out of here. They're moving in the other direction, but they are not giving up on love. Okay, so somebody who feels like giving up, then all of a sudden here it comes. So don't give up, okay? If it's yourself, let your guard down. Don't be afraid to be a little vulnerable. Yeah, you can still protect yourself. You can be discerning, be wise, but it's about releasing all these things that no longer serve. That's here twice. So this has to do with someone realizing their hopes and dreams, you see. Yeah, you can't, it's a person. I feel like we have someone here, Virgo, and it looks like it's you, okay? Willingly letting go. Feeling like giving up, finding someone compatible, or an energy of being... of acknowledging things you have in common, but it's about the path that you're on. Yeah, so there we have someone here who's could be an apology, but it's often a person who makes excuses. You see? Someone making excuses. So I see the painful ending. It could be the straw that broke the camel's back. Someone here's lost control. They're trying to control their emotions, trying not to get emotionally invested. They don't want to be vulnerable. So it's often excuses. Someone who offers one little cup, nothing more. See, they're keeping everything to themselves, not sharing their true self. See, they're hiding behind the mask because they don't want to be vulnerable. Let's have a look at the Queen of Swords. Why is this here? Yeah, see, it's an energy of putting in the effort, putting in the work. See, it has to do with inner work. Somebody facing those fears, doing the inner work, the shadow side. So interesting. There we have, yeah, we have an energy of partnering up, a partnership. Okay, so this looks like a relationship kind of energy. It could be to do with work. There's somebody here who's definitely working, protecting everything they worked for. But I feel it has to do with someone not putting in the effort. See, they're keeping everything to themselves, enjoying the fruits of the labors. They don't want to share anything. Okay, so the realization is the sudden tower where someone just someone's making up someone's mind here because they're not putting in the effort. It could be an apology. but someone's losing control because this Queen of Swords energy, which could be yourself, absolutely, but it almost looks like two people in that energy of letting go. There could be baggage from past relationships. Okay, somebody here was cautious, maybe gave somebody what they wanted to indulge them, and then they didn't get what they wanted. So, you know, I feel it has to do with mostly just being vulnerable. But it's also the Queen of Swords is someone who's protecting what matters to them. Okay, looking out for self here. But I see energy of someone perfecting their craft and skills, putting in the work. It's about partnering up. It's about whether somebody feels they can't rely on someone. They're not reliable. Okay? But we have a person making up excuses, I feel. And that's why I feel the excuses, the straw that broke the camel's back. Has to do with, it could be a work situation as well. There it is, investing. Somebody waiting patiently for someone to invest. But this is an energy where somebody feels this investment, all this hard work isn't going to pay off. See? They feel like it's not going to pay off. They've waited patiently. Now someone's making up someone's mind for them. Yeah, Eight of Swords, because why? The same thing keeps happening over and over again. It's a habit, a pattern. So we have a person breaking free, putting an end to this. There we have some Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. So it looks to me like a couple people. There's someone here analyzing. See, someone in their head, they can't stop thinking. It's someone who over analyzes. They get something in their head, you see. But it's also someone who's very strategic. So it's often a person who either makes up excuses or they tell someone what they want to hear. But this is someone who's losing control because this person's taking back their power, whether it's you or the other person. Look at that. Some Aquarius energy here. So it doesn't mean you have Aquarius in your chart. It's just the energy of willingly letting go of the things that no longer serve. Okay? Leaving what doesn't work behind and moving down this path. So it has to do with someone who doesn't want to cooperate or compromise. Now, it could be someone who feels they have nothing in common with someone, so they're not showing their true self. They don't want to be vulnerable. Okay? But I just feel it's someone who's making up excuses. And it could be someone who doesn't want to hurt somebody's feelings, so they just make up some kind of excuse. So I feel we've got that Queen of Swords energy here and the King of Swords side by side. What's this King of Swords want? What's this person's intentions? What is this person's intentions? What are their intentions? That's what I want to know, because this looks like intention. So there we have it. This is someone who'd rather drink their own tears. See, they're thinking here. This is someone keeping all their feelings to themselves. They'd rather drink their own tears, okay, than be vulnerable. Keeping all their feelings to themselves. I feel we have both people in that energy. So it's guard, see, manifesting a little Gemini energy. But it has to do with communication. See, something to do with the communication, but it's an energy of someone being careful what they're manifesting. It's a little mirroring right here with the vulnerability, keeping feelings to themselves, rather drink their own tears than express themselves, than be vulnerable and let their guard down. Because it's an energy of someone who's protecting themselves. Okay, and then we have that Gemini energy, the communication, manifesting. See, someone actually has everything they need. They have the tools, the information, they have everything they need, but they keep doing the same thing over and over again and getting the same results. So somebody's feeling been there, done that, moving away. Someone's had enough. They've ended it. They're moving off in another direction. So I see this energy of some kind of communication coming in suddenly out of the blue. So it could be too much information too fast. Okay, we'll see. Yeah, we have the Empress being open. It's a healing energy. It's the Empress being open to other opportunities. Someone's opening themselves up to other opportunities. So I do see this beautiful healing energy. It's also an energy of somebody who's very balanced. So there is the birth of something new. Someone's manifesting something new, okay, and open to new because they've been there, done that. Someone who's no longer going to get caught in this trap with someone who makes up excuses or somebody who tells them what they want to hear, and the same thing keeps happening over and over again. Yeah, whatever it is, it's going to be different for each of you. So I feel we have the Empress. Now the Empress is definitely very balanced, fair. Okay? Somebody who's open to love, open to anything. This could be a work situation, but I feel we have two people who are not letting their guard down, not being vulnerable, not sharing their true selves, or just being open to sharing their true selves. The Moon is about two people and emotional intimacy. Somebody here is very private. They keep everything to themselves. Someone wants to keep everything to themselves. So it has to do with protecting all their hard work. But someone feels they're putting a lot of work into a situation here, a relationship or a business partnership. Okay, so it's someone who does not feel safe and secure, like the other person is invested. So now this person's no longer investing. You see, they're waiting patiently and they feel it's not going to pay off. It's a person who's no longer putting all their eggs in one basket. They're open to other opportunities. Been there, done that, you see. Let's have a look at the fertility. There it is. See, it's somebody who I feel it's when it's time to take it to the next level. So it has to do with the communication, reading between the lines. Somebody's looking at this. See, I feel there's just this somebody manipulating a little bit here. But I feel it's because they don't want to let their guard down, but they keep doing the same thing. We got a person over analyzing. Okay, they'd rather drink their own tears than communicate their feelings, their emotions, and let their guard down. So that's what this is all about. I feel for both people to a degree, but somebody here feels they put the work and the effort in, but they now feel like they need to protect themselves. Okay, so it's an energy of someone taking back their power, but I feel someone here is losing control. They're trying to control something. See, they're not confident. This is someone who's not confident. So this is somebody who's making a decision they feel confident about, and that is to break free, to put an end to this painful situation. But it's an energy of someone who sees the truth. Someone here is analyzing it, and they see the truth, why it's ending, because there was some kind of manipulation. Okay, but it has to, I feel someone here has everything they need. They have everything they need to manifest what it is they want. The Empress is definitely mastering the elements of the Queens. This is a person who's healed and open and balanced and fair. But this is someone who's not going to repeat mistakes of the past. See, they're moving on. It has to do with taking something to the next level. We have someone going down a whole new path. See, going down a whole new path. It's a life choice decision. But I feel somebody here, as soon as it's time to take something to the next level, this person keeps doing the same thing. Okay? They keep doing the same thing. So now this is someone now had enough and moving on. See? Little Aries energy, Scorpio energy. It's a person who's taking one last look over their shoulder and off they go. This person's pushing through fear. Okay? This is someone pushing through fear, taking this leap of faith, taking a risk. This is someone who put in some effort. Maybe they took a risk and they didn't get what they wanted. Nine of Cups again. Someone who never got what they wanted after putting a lot of hard work. See, this is someone who's worked very hard. See, they're looking back, feeling beat up. So it's somebody who's just giving up. They've had enough. So there you go. Tell me about this. This very well could be yourself. Looking out for yourself here. But, you know, I feel it's an energy where it takes two people to build. So someone's making up a lot of excuses, you know, maybe manipulating. Could be emotional manipulation. Could be somebody holding back their feelings and emotions. Okay. Emotional manipulation is often an energy where people want, this is somebody who wants to be indulged. Give me what I want, you see. So it's somebody who tells somebody what they want, or they just hold back their feelings. So let's have a look at this Prince of Cups for Virgo. Why is this here? Yeah, so we have, you know, we've got the Queen of Cups here. So this could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So somebody definitely had a tough time. They feel like giving up. This is someone who's giving up. They're now looking into the distance, no longer putting in the effort. They've worked hard. They're no longer putting in the effort. Someone's making up a lot of excuses. I feel it's someone who's not taking responsibility or being accountable. But it's, like I say, this is someone analyzing the situation. They see why it ended. See, manipulation. Now, it could be yourself, feeling someone's manipulating you. I definitely see a lot of feelings and emotions. There's love, there's feelings, but it has to do with somebody who's now willingly letting go. Okay, it's often a person who puts a lot of work and effort into a situation, but never gets what they want. Yeah. This could go either way, so you just take it out how it fits for you. A little Pisces energy here. So I see some Pisces, somebody here keeping things to themselves. So it has to do with someone's inner knowing. They already know everything they need to know. Someone already knows. We have someone who's trying to control something and lost control. Someone's losing control of their emotions here too. So there could be somebody saying some pretty harsh things. I say the straw that broke the camel's back. There's something very emotional, but I feel someone was keeping a secret. They're trying to control it, trying to keep a secret. So what is this secret? Yeah, it has to do with someone chasing. It's a person, if they don't get attention, they don't get what they want, they go get it somewhere else. Okay, I'm not saying it's the Queen of Cups doing it. I'm not saying it's the Page of Cups doing it. But it's often a person, if they don't get what they want, they go get it somewhere else. Someone feels like someone's not giving them enough attention. Okay, yeah. It's a person who's freeing themselves, breaking free. There's some kind of breakthrough. It's where someone takes their power back. They're moving towards something more successful. They can see this isn't long term. It's not going anywhere. You see, we got walls up. Somebody's got their walls up. So it's someone here standing up for themselves. Okay. Someone could keep coming back in and pushing someone away because they don't want to be vulnerable. They keep pushing someone away. They come back around and do it all over again. So there could be some kind of emotional manipulation. You could go either way here. But I feel what's happening is we have a person who's definitely sees that something isn't going to be successful because they're not getting what they want. They're indulging the other person, giving them what they want, but they're not getting what they want. So, yeah, just take that as it resonates. But it's about breaking free. So let's have a look at that. It has to do with a victory, success. Okay, there's something being acknowledged. I feel like someone has a big ego. They're being ruled by their ego. Okay. Like I say, it's if they don't get what they want, someone here is feeling entitled. They feel like they're entitled to get more than they're willing to give. You see, they got an ego. So what I feel is it's a person, if they don't get, again, if they don't get what they want, they're getting it somewhere else. There it is, taking lessons learned, moving on to avoid a disaster. But I feel there's this transition. Now, this could be some kind of time in between. Maybe we have someone at a distance here. You know, there's something to do with maybe moving and relocating, but it's lessons being learned. Someone's moving on to avoid a disaster. So, but it's an energy of just things calming down. It's a transition, some kind of time in between. Yeah, someone's seeing the truth. There it is, seeing the truth, the aha moment, the tower. Both people, see the tower coming down. We got someone losing their patience. They're tired of being patient, tired of waiting. Okay. This could be for someone to invest emotionally or to partner up. Could be something to do with a business partnership. I mean, the emotions are running here. So, yeah. Let's have a look at the Seven of Pentacles one more time. It's trying to tell me something here. Yeah. See, it's about investing in emotional fulfillment. So it's somebody who's looking at seeing the bigger picture, what makes them happy. Somebody wants to be happy. They want to be emotionally fulfilled, but they're not getting it here. Because this is someone here who comes in, they're entitled. They just want somebody to indulge them and give them what they want. But this person's now looking at it, seeing the bigger picture. See, this is someone who keeps filling someone's cup. They keep putting in the effort, filling their cup, giving them what they want, but they're not. So now we have someone who's moving on, no longer investing. So I definitely see a lot of emotional fulfillment. I also feel someone is afraid of opening up emotionally and putting themselves out there, being vulnerable. Again, that's what a lot of this is. That's what starts it. Okay, someone hiding their true self, wearing a mask. But it has to do with two people being emotionally intimate. See, there's definitely a lack of that here. Tell me about the Princess of Cups. See what else we can find out. Yeah, see, now have the King and Queen of Cups. See, this is two people. There's feelings, there's love, there's emotions. This is someone who can't stop thinking of someone, but they'd rather drink their own tears than share their feelings. They're holding back, trying to not get emotionally invested. It's someone who doesn't want to be emotionally invested, even if they have feelings. Crazy, very powerful. Someone who's very determined not to get involved in this, emotionally, but it's too late because it's here. So there it is, the mirroring. See, there's that mirroring, but it's also an energy of manifesting. So this is someone who's manifesting. They have all the tools. So it's someone strategizing. Now it could be someone manipulating someone to get what they want. So really watch that, okay? Anyone who tries to manipulate you to fill their cup to make them happy before they give you anything you need, because I see the ego. Someone here is pretty full of themselves, I gotta tell you. They're feel like they're more entitled to get than they're willing to give. So take that as it resonates for you. And then we have the Magician. Why is the Magician here? Clarity, please. There it is. A judgment, a decision. So some Gemini, Libra, but it's a communication. This is often your energy here. See, manifesting is Mercury energy. So there's some kind of a decision, some kind of judgment. Somebody may have judged somebody, okay, or made a decision to put an end to this. Someone took a risk and decided to put an end to this. Been there, done that. See, no longer. It's a person breaking free. The decision is to move on and to be open to other options. So I see this beautiful Empress energy of a person who's healing. Somebody here, it's energy of balance being restored, okay? It's an energy of someone leaving this behind and going down a new path. So it looks like you could be going down a new path, or it's another person. I feel it's an energy of being vulnerable, letting the guard down, releasing, letting go of things that no longer serve. We have someone who has everything they need. They have all the tools, the information, they have everything they need, but love, because they refuse. They'd rather drink their own tears than be vulnerable, because it's about emotional intimacy, two people showing their true selves. Someone feels they need to protect themselves. Maybe they've been taken advantage of before, okay? Because that's the Queen of Swords, someone who's learned, part of the Empress, someone who's learned to be, discerning and question this. But that's the light bulb, the aha, where someone's going, I'm putting a lot of work into this and not getting what I want. I'm not being emotionally fulfilled. So it's a person who sees there's the BS detector. Aquarius, you have it. Okay, Gemini has it. Libra can often have it as well. But yeah, the BS detector. Someone's not being honest. They're making up a lot of excuses. See, it's someone who keeps filling someone's cup, but they never get what they want. So that's the energy. Fill my cup. Indulge me. Give me what I want. I deserve it. Someone's pretty full of themselves here. So that's what I feel is happening. And we have a person who's off on a whole other path here, taking a leap of faith. It's an energy of manifesting multiple opportunities. See? Could be somebody here, time in between, where somebody's possibly has manifested multiple opportunities and needs to make a choice, because it's a crossroads, a life path, a decision. I feel someone's just going off on a whole new path here. One last look over their shoulder. It's an energy of pushing through fear to stand up. Somebody pushed through fear and stood up to themselves. So there's definitely that risk. We have, there it is, Virgo, taking a leap of faith. You may have a little Aries or Scorpio in your chart, or it's just an energy, but there you are, looking at the situation, grounding yourself, being practical and sensible. See, you're leaving something behind. You no longer see a future with someone. I do see other opportunities coming in. So beautiful energy. You're always going to have other opportunities. In fact, I see you manifesting other opportunities. Yeah, I see a busy time, working very hard, being busy, being sensible, definitely. Yeah, see, there you are. Opportunities, invitations, dates, getting out, meeting other people. So this is lovely energy. So if you've pushed through this and finally broke free from somebody here, okay, who isn't, you feel doesn't have your best interest at heart, okay, this is where you move on. You get out and socialize and meet other people. Someone here could be involved with someone else too. There's the transition, that time in between where you don't know what someone's up to. They may make excuses, oh, I'm working or this or that. But it's possible there's someone here who's kind of back and forth between a couple people. But for most of you, I feel this is just two people dealing. So someone's making a decision. So it's a healing and releasing. So it's a bit of a wake-up call. Someone's getting a bit of a wake-up call, you see? Because now we have this person who's going off, keeping their options open, investing, and manifesting other options here. Other dating, I see events, I see positive energy. It has to do with being just and being fair. This is someone who feels someone's not treating them right. They're not being fair. But what's happening is someone's having the realization that this is someone who was probably just right. Now, there could be some advice. This could be a person giving someone advice to let their guard down, to release the things that no longer serve. Because I feel there's definitely been a wake-up call. The Tower, you see. So it could be just getting advice, someone realizing the person's right. So crazy energy. But there it is, justice and balance, being fair. It has to do with committing to this path. It's about two people cooperating, compromising. Two people has to do with the, the things you have in common. It has to do with complementing each other, acknowledging, okay, the success, the things that you're working towards. But somebody here doesn't want to. They're all about themselves. See? Someone here needs to let go, release the things that no longer serve. Yeah. It's an energy of somebody who would just rather be single. They feel like just giving up. But I don't think they will. Why? Because I feel this is someone who's going to heal, which is, I feel yourself. You feel like giving up. But there it is. Healing, being open to someone who comes in just right. Someone who treats you right. But I feel like you're looking at this, why this ended? Because they didn't treat you right. They know, too, they didn't treat you right. They weren't fair. They don't think they even came in right. Because it's like it starts with guarded, defensive. See? Mystery, confusion, secrets, everything that's hidden. Kind of dark energy, right? Someone needs to do some shadow work here. So there it is, an energy of moving on and change. So it looks like there's positive energy, positive change for you, especially financially. Okay? But it has to do with moving on. And somebody coming in, somebody who comes in right and treats you right. Okay? It looks like commitment, or at least committing to a path of getting to know each other. I feel this level could be introduced into friends and family. Okay, but I feel like you're going to get yourself out there again once you've healed. You're open, and I do see opportunities coming in. More than likely, when you least expect it, you feel like giving up. Here it comes, So just get out and socialize. I feel you'll be in the right time and the right place as well, because there is something to do with timing. Okay, just happening to be in the right time, or someplace in the right time and place. And it could be a social place that's safe, okay? A place where people socialize, where you spend money. It could be a workplace, could be anywhere. So don't give up hope. Don't give up on your love life, okay? Just leave behind all this energy. Leave behind anything that no longer serves. Push through the fear. Take a leap of faith and get yourself out there, okay? Lovely energy. I see this beautiful positive change. You have a lot of abundance. You have a lot to offer. Okay, because I feel like you've healed. You're now very balanced and fair. You can look at things objectively too. But I don't think you're guarded anymore. I feel like you're actually more open. Okay, that's what happens when you release. Whatever it is you need to let go, it's different for everyone. But I feel it's guarded, defensive. Someone who's afraid to show their true self. And I'm not saying it's you, but I'm seeing it here twice. So you and another person maybe. But I see someone here on a different path, a different level. Okay? The Empress. So beautiful. Take care. I wish you the best, and we'll see you soon.